Welcome back to Tommystuneups. Today we're working on the Honda FL250. So this seat is the next adventure. Once we get the seat installed, I'll be able to take the foot tub off, take the hand controls out of there, work on the steering and all that jazz. But to get this seat fit in, I got to remove these existing brackets. So there's one on each side, they're spot welded to the frame. So that white outline is where I'm going to trim. Makes me a little nervous that I'm going to do this. You know, I only have exactly one frame here, but I got to cut them because these brackets that came with the seat are going to fit in here real nice like, and we need a little bit of clearance, right? These add about another 3/16 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch or whatever. So we got to widen the frame just a tiny bit, but once those are out of the way and this gets bolted on, it's going to be real nice. Well, we're past the point of no return, but that worked pretty not bad. Like I said, I'm going to try and weld up the seams of the metal there, and I'll try and leave this piece in place on both sides. But I think that should give us enough room that the seat should drop in. That worked out beauty. So it's nice and low. It's like just barely below hanging below the frame, which is good. I don't want the seat to be acting as a skid plate, but the top of the foam here is just barely above the step board, so that's perfect. I'm gonna make a little piece of plywood to go in here, fill this in all nice afterwards. Muffler's in position here too, so I can take that off now. I'm gonna leave about an inch between the back of the seat and that bar. It's a pretty comfortable little position, but that'll keep that spaced away. So I can pull this muffler off finally and start taking apart the back end. So I got to trim the bottom rails as well to match just a little bit, so these can come over a little more, so I got a little bit more room to fit the seat in. I'm going to do that tomorrow. It's getting kind of late. I don't think my neighbors want me to be running a grinder in the garage while they're trying to watch TV at night. So I'm going to focus on trying to get the steering controls apart and get the old footwell tub off the frame. Looks pretty simple in here. I'm just going to try and disconnect these two cables and then take that nut off down in there. And I'm going to chase where the wiring goes to the light switch. I want to try and unplug it because I do have a new harness, so hopefully there's still a plug end on there. So that was a good first night of working on this. I've really just kind of been collecting parts so far, as you can see from all the things sitting around on the floor here and everywhere. Like it took me, I don't know, 6 months to find everything, I bet. But now that I have everything, it's go time.